Yes, good evening. My question is, when you're pertaining to hurt on the job, does this also apply to mold issues?
You said mold issues on the workplace?
Yes.
That's a good question. So I guess she's asking Rogen if there's mold in the workplace and it causes her medical issues, is there a claim there under workers' comp?
Sure, there can be a claim. The problem with mold, and I've handled many mold claims in the past, but the problem I always find is the proof is difficult. You've got to be able to prove that the mold actually caused an injury, and it's difficult for doctors to come to that specific determination. You know, if you fall off a ladder and break a bone, it's pretty easy. Even a layperson can see that your bone was broken from that incident. So the proof is very hard, and what I would suggest you do is consult with an attorney and see if the proof can be made to make the claim, depending on what the facts and circumstances are.
And from your experience, what have been some of the facts that made a difference that you were actually able to prove that someone was, but that mold was a cause of injury?
I've had cases where OSHA came in, and that was really helpful because I got evidence that as to exactly what type of mold it was, but then you have to connect it to the specific disease that the person has. So just because somebody starts coughing and sneezing where there's mold in a building doesn't mean there's a causal relationship between the two. You actually have to have a doctor to say that. So the most important piece of evidence would be a doctor who's familiar with and understands that process and is willing to give a truthful opinion about the relationship between the two.